What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to jump into the best team captain to use. Many of you guys have already seen me pick this captain, but it's very important that everyone knows exactly why I did. Alright, Sam Adams, he's a whole lot of man. I'm going to tell you this right now. This year's Madden, right, because the pass rush is so dominant, it is extremely important that everybody understands exactly what goes on, in the trenches, right? So he has such a big body build that if you run defenses like the 3-4 odd and the 4-3-6-1 that I'm running, you're going to have a lot more success with him. Now, Zonka is also pretty good. Keyshawn Johnson, I've been mossed by him with several players. And then you have the Eagles corner. There's a lot of different ways that you can go about it, but I'm just letting you know in general, right? He's somebody that's going to save you a lot of money. Let's say, for instance, you can't afford Aaron Donald or you can't afford Myles Garrett. And it's like you're strictly no money spent. This is a 6'3", 340-pound man that is going to take up enough space so that it can save you money in that regard. Now, let's say, for instance, you get him and also you get the other players. That makes it even crazier because now you pretty much, if you play somebody with a weak offensive line, it's pure domination. It's absolute domination, and it's nothing they can do about it, right? So I need everybody to understand, although we were talking about what we were going to do, this is why I said we talk about it, we get excited, and then when we actually see the game, we make the best possible decision. Because that is what's the most important thing. Making the most logical decision when the game is actually released. Now, if you guys don't know about those these items, the strategy items, you can add these for team chemistry this year. Pretty much there's so many different ways to do things as far as adding team chemistries on the side. They've taken away the ability to add speed to the strategy cards, so this is just something else that you can add to kind of increase your team's chemistry faster without actually having players, and that will go into the the strategy slots. All right, so that's something that you could go ahead and take a look at if you're looking to build a team right now. I don't think it's very important to actually go after a theme team right now. I don't think that it matters as much with the way the game is playing, unless you wait till this weekend when they drop Legends and it's Randy Moss, it's Rod Woodson coming. I think, well, they didn't announce Rod Woodson yet, but we know he's coming. It's different players that played for several teams that will have more benefit. Just keep in mind that it's 40 players, all right, not 25. All right, some of you guys were saying that things were leaked and it was like 25. No, it's 40. And we figured that out the same day that the game came out early, all right? So I need everybody to really, understand what we're doing right now. We're just trying to put together the best possible team to grind the game and get a lot of content out of what's available before the game actually launches in a couple days. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a quick snippet of what happens with Sam Adams in the middle. So one of the things that I would like you guys to do, if you haven't done already, I want you guys to check out the house rules. And the reason is it's going to help you get your headliner promo done a lot better. You do have challenges, though. Some of you guys were asking specifically about the headliners promo. If you have specific questions, you have to drop it in the comment section and let us know what's going on with it, because that's very important for us to kind of figure, like, all right, yo, this is something that means a lot to you guys. Like, this is something that you want, information about. You need to let us know. Like, I look at the comments as much as I can, but there's so many coming in. I don't know exactly who's watching the streams, who's not watching the streams, and it becomes rather difficult to kind of keep up with all of it. So I need that, if you guys really have concerns, you're a member of the channel, or, you're a long-time normie that's been around, definitely let me know what you're having the issues with. But as you can see, the blitzes and stuff like that, like, he's sitting in the middle, and it's a nightmare, bro. Like, it's really something that if you run 3-4, 4-3, nickel with the 4 linemen, not the newer ones that they have out there with the 3s and all that kind of crap going on. I'm just talking about base nickel normal. Anything where he can be in the middle of the field with someone next to him. Although I said I would run some 3-4 odd, I do prefer, defenses where they have more meat in the middle, bro. Like, listen, I know it sounds wild, but these guys are really, like, their bodies are really big. So what happens is, if you play someone that's not really focused on a better O-line or whatever it is, like, you see like how the guys are just shedding, they're going in. Now remember, in the house rules, the players have their abilities automatically activated. So a lot of the dudes that are screaming right through and going wild, they're getting, like, immediately off the block because the other players are working. Although, like, for the purposes of the video, I was just trying to figure out, what Adams is doing out there. Like, yo, we made the decision, let's go ahead and get this done. Now remember, if you want to test him out and it's like, yo, gee, I'll rather spend the money on Aaron Donald, or I'll rather get Aaron Donald than Myles Garrett, that is all fine and well. You don't have anything to worry about, along those lines. That's absolutely fine. You can do that. But what I want you guys to know is the best possible route, especially for those of you guys that are having issues with getting these wins, right? You want to get your defense set. You want to blitz heavy. This is a year where the blitz is outrageous. All right, also the mossing is outrageous too, but that's neither here nor there. We need to focus on what's going to make our squads completely dominant. And until our squads are dominant to the point where it's like, all right, everything is good, we have to keep pushing. And what that means is we're going to keep doing what we need to do as far as defensively to put the right players on the line to make sure that the edge guys scream. Once the edge guys start screaming, look, dude, everything is off limits, bro. Like, look, it's all good. Like, dudes are getting dominated. It is what it is. Like, bro, it is so much easier when you know that the middle is causing a lot of, corruption and just wild stuff going on in there. Just like in real football. Aaron Donald, he moves around on the field, and you ever notice that wherever he is, somebody else on the side next to him is getting right at the quarterback because they create havoc. So that's why this team captain, for me personally, will help everyone watching this video. Now, if you feel, like I said before, that you prefer a mainstream name, you're waiting for Warren Sapp because he's coming this weekend, whatever you feel that is more suitable for you, that is 100% fine. I have no problem with it. No, feel free to do it. But just remember, you can always exchange a team captain. All right? So when you go ahead and you buy these other cards, you don't know which way the market's going. The market could go all the way up. It could go down. It's a lot of different things that could happen. So just be very, very careful with how you try to manipulate what you're doing, because it will turn out to hurt you a little bit if you don't make the right decisions early. So Sam Adams right now for me, as I was labbing, and remember in this video right here when we're playing the house rules, it's you only can pick the one play one time for the entire game. So just understand what I'm doing. All I'm trying to do is just see through just picking, whatever I can pick. How does he engage in the pocket? And you can see he's causing turnovers. He's getting double teamed. Like, he's attracting a lot of attention. What other player right now is going to do that for you on a consistent basis? I don't know. If it works out for you where you get another player where you feel like Keyshawn is a go-to guy every play, the corner is a go-to guy, or the fullback is a go-to guy every play, go for it. But I don't believe that that's going to be the case. I honestly do not believe that many of you guys that are watching this video right now are going to have success overall as much as you will with this D-tackle with the other players. That's just my opinion. So I would urge you to at least try it out and see how it goes. And like I said, do it online in a mode like that, in house rules, so it doesn't really matter with your record, and just see how it works out. All right, guys? I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're having a blessed day. Until next time, one love, y'all.